Greetings, this is the Evening Run. A pleasure always. Your host, Denobi 2.
I'm here, folks. I'm here. Apologies. I experienced a little bit of some technical issue at 8 o'clock. In fact, the Wi-Fi situation still hasn't been corrected, at least in my area. There is some data packet issue, transfer something, blah, blah, blah. I was on the phone with them for about 30 minutes dealing with it. In the end, I ended up just hot wiring my desktop to my Android, and I am streaming. So hopefully everybody's surviving this onslaught of an aerial bombardment from Hot Toys. How is everybody? I miss you guys. I love you guys. I really do. Really do. Hey, channel members, what's going on? Hello, Eric. Ready for the live stream? I know you are. Apologies, running late. I try my best to be professional and on time. So Mitzelplick, channel member, what's going on? Who were? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Channel members showing up on time. I apologize. I am embarrassed. I really, really am. Thank you, guys. Hot Toys has regrouped and found a new way to extract my right heels and offering quality products, so can't really complain. We're gonna have some fun. Let's check in. Let's check in from 9 o'clock. Lane Kramer, what's up, dude? What's going on? Martin, hello, good sir. Hello, checking in. Andre from London, 8 in the morning. Good morning, sir. Emmanuel Paredes, the man, the legend. Hello, thank you for joining. We're gonna have fun today. We're gonna have some fun tonight on an evening run, not a midnight. Everybody has their 2 cents. Look, today's been a really busy day in YouTube land. Everybody just has thoughts, opinions, 2 cents, as they should, though, because this is a bombshell, right? Most of us woke up in the morning. Now, I did stay up late last night, and I was aware of the 2.0 Mark 42, but I didn't know that they were going to keep dropping things, and there was just like it's like a pinwheel, just constant dropping and dropping. It's outrageous. Hugo, friendly neighbor from Los Angeles. I'm going to be in California in 2 days. San Diego Comic-Con. Can't wait. Stayed up late for this. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Check you out. Thank you. Stan of Book of Stan. All right. Cool. Don't worry. Checking in from North Korea. Okay. Andre checking in from 5 in the morning, London. What's going on? Coke Zero. Look, man, I've been stressed out, right? Dealing with the Wi-Fi and all that nonsense. It's been wild. The problem was caused by InArt spies trying to hinder your thoughts about the Joker. And indeed they were. Oh, can you imagine? InArt. Oh my goodness. Boy. Oh, has InArt gotten themselves into a pickle, huh? Is this the part where I come in and I say, I told you so? Oh, Don Maiden, what's up from SoCal, California? Very cool. I'll be there. I will be there in a few days. Midnight. Look at that. Wow, you guys are just excited, huh? You guys are just eager for all sorts of goodness, huh? A lot of folks checking in. Kyle from 5 in the morning, United Kingdom. Leo checking in from Los Angeles. Christopher, 11 p.m. Dallas. Brian Richard, Southeast Texas. Wow. You guys want to know what I'm going to do my best, folks. I'm going to do my best. We're going to hold hands, and we're going to come up with a game plan to how we can overcome this. If any of you are going to be, that's assuming if any of you are going to be left by the end of the year, this is a catastrophic event of epic proportions being dropped on us, and our wallets are going to be our wallet's going to be the one that's going to suffer the most. And it sucks. It really does. Yes, I agree with you, Collector Chris. This is a great week for Hot Toys and Tomy. It really, really is. DeLorean Tech checking in from Los Angeles. Very nice. New Jersey. 12 in the morning. Wow, look at that. Wow, I'm getting all sorts of new and old faces I haven't seen checking in. This is cool. Miss you guys. Miss you guys indeed. In art, you have to explain to do. Lake Havasu, Arizona. No fear checking in. South Africa, very nice. Vibranium Kid, very cool. Passing through from London, United Kingdom. My God, of course, the number one collector. Blackbird Tech. Rob Rod. Wow. Like I said, a lot of new faces. Can I my back account? Show. Ouch, Denobi. All right. Where do we begin? Got some good stuff here. All right, I want to talk about let me tackle the easy stuff here. Let's talk Vader. Let's talk Vader. Vader. Darth Vader Battle Damage Deluxe version. Fantastic. Look, I got to say something. Of all the announcements that came out, the 5 or 6 of them, I want them all. Plain and simple. There's issues, there's dramas, there's politics involved with each and every one of them, including good old Darth Vader Battle Damage Deluxe, right? But just wanted to put it out there. I want it all. How am I going to tackle? We're going to have to brainstorm. We're going to have to, folks, we're going to have to hold hands, create a think tank here, and see how we can overcome. Some of you out there were not so bright in some of your decisions, right? Some of you fell into the cracks of N-Art, Jazz Inc., Exo 6. You'll get no sympathy from me. Because I warned you, wonderful folks out there, you kids too, who just joined the Hot Toys community within the last year or so, right? Battle Damage Darth Vader. This looks epic. This is everything about this. I saw this. I went through all the photos and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna USB hack the shit out of this. I'm gonna make this Vader come alive. I'm gonna make him look like a cybernetic being, just in pain, blinking lights, glowing blue aura. His chest arc isn't lit up. When I get done with this, I promise you, the actual chest arc will be lit up. It's going to have blinking lights. Because I noticed you could only add so much LEDs. Not for me, not in my world. This is a perfect example of a figure that stokes imagination, that gives me vision and scope of the possibilities of not what I see, but what it could become. This Darth Vader Battle Damage is also a reminder to some of you that decided to take the leap of faith and follow the Kenobi Darth Vader. I boycotted that whole series. I 100% boycotted that whole series, and I've been rewarded. All right? That's how I see it. From my point of view, I see that because I didn't fall for the Disney Plus Star Wars schlock, I now get to benefit from this, because this is not affiliated with Disney Plus Star Wars, is it? This is more of a creative license based on the expanded universe / legends I'm gathering here. And I could just imagine what a shit show the secondary market, the buy-sell trade groups are going to be in the next couple days, and on eBay, right? It just, look, if you decided to stick with that Kenobi Darth Vader, right, in that shitty, awful battle sequence that was filmed in the dark and in the volume, you know, I'm sorry, you know, thoughts and prayers. This is now the superior version. That version is now
series robots, but like no design I've ever seen.
Well, well. Aren't we the poor cousin?
Down here.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I am too. I the widow. We're gonna get to the widows. There's so much. I already have 2 Vaders, New Hope and Empire, but this one is so different that I'm totally sold on it. Looks more interesting than the Battle Damage Kenobi Vader, right? That's how we as collectors, big giant overgrown kids, that's how we look at our toys. you have your Kenobi Vader here, and then you see this, and you're like, "Ew, brother, no, ew, get rid of this is it. This is it." And man, I honestly, and it's not to boast, but I feel like I'm being rewarded due to my faith to the prophets, that live in the wormhole, which are controlled by Hot Toys, because I'm like, and just also realizing, like, trash, like Disney Plus Star Wars was just, majority of it was just a complete other, just a bucket full of trash. And I said, I honestly even regret watching that show. If I can go back and create an alternate timeline, I would prefer not to. I would tell myself, hey, Denobi, you know what? Skip the Kenobi Disney Plus show. I skipped Book of Boba Fett. I wouldn't lose any sleep. That show has tarnished my vision for that specific, for these characters. So this is more like for me, again, from my point of view, it's just more like an apology. I didn't get the Kenobi. Yeah, there you go. It is a gift from for following your gut instincts. Thoughts and prayers, Lane Kramer here. I am good with my Kenobi Vader, just fine since it's different than this version. Okay, I mean, sure. Okay. I can't wait for this either. Yeah, this is gonna be, just look at this, man. This is awesome. And it's like they took inspiration from Hayden Christensen. Like, they didn't really focus so much on his likeness, but they gave you just enough to make him really look badass. Not hokey looking like in the Kenobi show, but this is like this. Wow, look at the weather and look at the paint application on some of this stuff. This is incredible. This I'm excited for. It's not associated with Disney Plus schlock. It's not associated with the sequel trilogy. This is just its own creative license, expanded universe. I like it. I could get behind this. This is phenomenal. And like I mentioned early in the stream, this invokes vision and scope. Like, I can have a lot of fun with this thing. I could add more protruding wires from his mechanical arm. His chest right here is not lit. I love that it's like laser. I like that it's lightsaber damaged with the strikes left and right. I would love to have at least one or two blinking LED lights. So I'm going to figure out a way how to get that chest reactor there, that chest plate activated. I know I can. I'm going to have fun trying to figure out how to get that chest panel fully lit and operational. And I'm going to add some more cables and give it some really cool hues on it. This is just fantastic. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm so addicted to Hot Toys, because every now and then they throw just a unique curveball like this, where I lay in bed. I'm like, you know what? I can focus on DC. I can focus on Marvel. Star Wars is just going down the toilet. And then they throw in stuff like this. You're like, you know what? This is some cool shit here. This is awesome. His likeness. And I love the base. Look at this. Oh, USB LED light up base to make my cases pop and glow. Folks, how can you not get behind this? How can you not get behind this? If you guys like MB Dyson, if you guys like this, have at it. But in my mind, Hayden isn't under the mask. Yeah, I guess so, depending on how you like to pose them. Don't know if he's getting the last off. I'll be getting this Darth Vader, but I won't be getting the sculpted cape. Yes, because I understand there's two different versions. There's a deluxe version, and then there's a regular version. I'm going to go deluxe. If I'm going to spend this amount of money, for me, in my position, I'm always going to go haul with the deluxe. I like to have all my options. This Vader uses the new nylon suit like Star Killer. Okay, that's kind of cool. That is interesting. I look at that Annie head sculpt and see Deadpool unmasked. I can agree with you on that. I can definitely see that. Let me see. I got Jesus, Kramer. I can't help you, Lane. If I can't help you with your bad decisions, if this is the path that you've chosen in managing your collection, Lane, then may the Lord have mercy on your soul. I don't know what to tell you, Lane. I can't even give you negative points. I haven't given you any points. There's two different versions to this. Let me take a look. And let me see. Look at this. Oh, deluxe version. Look at cybernetic. Look at that. USB hilt, adjustable themed figure base with LED light up function, realistic battle damage effects, Darth Vader helmet, silhouette cape, separate roll-in eyeballs. My God. I mean, they've thought of everything. They have thought of everything. Wow. Who would have thunk Hayden Christensen is back in vogue? Huh. I didn't see that coming. Looking to get two of these Vaders. I'm jealous, Eric. Unfortunately, I have to pick my battles. Only one for me because there's just so much good shit this year. The 2024 is going to go down as a year of unprecedented chaos, mayhem. And I suspect some of us may not survive till the holidays. Way too much stuff out there. Way too much stuff to collect. I like it. Yeah. It's so unique and it's stylized. And I love that it's not affiliated with any movies or anything like that. To me, that's just icing on the cake. And I love that base. I dig this weathered cape. Now it looks like there is a little bit of LED on the belt and then the lightsaber. See, what I would do is that I would add maybe one or two blinking LEDs inside the helmet so it's reflecting off of his face. Because technically, Vader can't survive outside his suit, right? I mean, isn't that what canon is? Like he's in great pain outside the suit. The suit helps keep him alive. That's the whole idea of the breathing apparatus. And he's completely battle damaged here. So the suit is designed just for respiratory purposes. And the cybernetic appendages are independent. And what I mean by that, meaning that the control board on his chest isn't connected to his arms and legs, meaning that if you were to destroy the control box, he wouldn't just collapse like a battle droid on on Naboo. Deluxe is all the way for these recent releases. I agree with you, Lewis. I really do. I'm having a blast, Big Rig. Thank you for joining. It is finger licking good all the way. I don't know. I don't know. This is not an AA meeting. I'm not Jesus. I can't perform. I can't help everybody. I can only give out so much advice. People should have prepared. They always drop like 7 figures around the end of July. For the summer showcase, we always get one new Iron Man, a handful of exclusives, and a partridge on a pear tree, and those limited time exclusives. I've been throttling my pre-order. I use a spreadsheet. Folks, if you're not using a spreadsheet, you better find one, create one. The spreadsheet, every time I open up my Google spreadsheet, it's always depressing because I've set my own personal rule not to exceed 30 pre-orders. And right now I'm at 36 and I'm pushing 37. And I don't feel comfortable about that simply because I don't trust Sideshow and I don't trust Hot Toys when it comes to these deliveries. And I also have to anticipate surprise drops, surprise anomalies like the Tomy Enterprise refit, right? That's a CasLab Kickstarter campaign that's going to go live on August the 1st. I have to be prepared for that. I'm going to buy several of those ships so I can help fund this nightmare that I'm in right now with all these wonderful, wonderful announcements. Loco, what's going on, dude? What's going on? What's going on? All the way from New York. This Vader's badass, unique. The sculpted cape, the silhouette makes it statuesque. It is just wonderful. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Loco. Eric Williams. Did you notice that one of the capes creates a silhouette of Vader's helmet? I did not. I probably don't want to blow all the surprises with this, but from what I can tell, but just every look, helmet off, lightsaber on. I mean, the pose options on this are limitless. This is just incredible. You can have them on the base. You can not have them on the base. You cannot have the lightsaber on. This is a wild Star Wars surprise from like left field. This is just a curveball. This is incredible. Why would you want to have the Kenobi Vader next to this? Ew. No, that's no. No. Yeah, they took some creative license. Good old Howard Chan, boy. He really took it to the next level. According to KK, the Force is fluent, the Force is one, the Force is two, the Force is many. I have no idea I'm assuming you're referring to a show. I don't know. Did you watch The Alkalite? That sounds like one of those silly. I didn't watch The Alkalite because I didn't watch it because I know better. If I smell shit, I usually walk the other direction. I don't need to hate watch a show or go online and I got better things to do. The show just looked like the train wreck from the very beginning. But I do want that Quagmire dude though. Chimere, that's a badass little Filipino kid there with a little lightsaber, little teeth helmet. That looks awesome. And I haven't been tainted by the show, so if the Hot Toys releases him, I can still enjoy him. This is probably, you know what sucks about this? That's a good question. My theory is that these pre-orders are going to drop when I'm in San Diego. And it's going to be either timed. Who knows? And then it's Sideshow. Jesus. Who knows? Sometimes I feel like the Muppets are running, Sideshow collectibles. Some of the stuff they do, I better be careful. I don't want to get banned from Sideshow. Sideshow, I was just joking. Come on. There's, they watch us on YouTube. I shit you not. Sideshow and all of these little rinky-dink companies, Exo6, InArt, Jazz Inc. They all watch us and me. Oh, InArt. You guys want to get to InArt? Which is the next? This is such a good Vader. No, dark side flows through you. Look at that, man. Oh, we're gonna go, bro. How are we gonna financially afford this? I have no clue. No clue. Badass. All right. His helmet is really cool. I agree. Are you going to Comic-Con Thursday? I'm in Comic-Con all 4 days. I arrive Wednesday and I leave Sunday. So I'll be there. Wave at me if you see me. Go, hey, Denobi 2. I'll be there. I love meeting people who watch me on the streams. Let's I want to get to the drama. I want to get to the White King. Area, Black Widow, Joker, Iron Spider is next week. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm not gonna. Thanks, Eric. I'm not gonna miss out on it. Presumably, this is what the leak was referring to, that everybody assumed would be an artisan Darkseid Anakin. I don't know, Martin. I know there was individuals within the YouTube community that were making shows and live streams based on some sort of leaked rumor from an unspecified source. So I chose not to follow any of that nonsense. We don't need enough speculation in this community, just because we get enough drama just with these drops. And speaking of drama, the Hot Toys exclusive Artisan Joker. Sideshow has entered the chat. And then, yes, Nate. Good. Animal, I'm telling you, I sometimes I feel like the Muppets are running Sideshow. I shit you not. As to how, when they release their drops and what they decide to go on, what they put on sale. And then by coincidence, right? By coincidence, Sideshow decides to do a giveaway on their shitty low quality Grievous. Have you guys seen like the social media posts? Sideshow's like, hey, we're giving away our Grievous badge because we know it's worth, it's landfill now. Go ahead and share our post. I'm like, come on, Sideshow. Come on. Show some. Come on. I know, right? There you go. I need to be careful. I'm gonna get Sideshow will cancel me. I be like the Emperor. I've been canceled before. Yes, Joseph, if you see me, wave at me if I'm not on an electric scooter or getting into shenanigans. I love San Diego I go to San Diego Comic-Con to work, have fun, and get into shenanigans. 100%. I understand InArt's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. I look forward to paying them a visit. I will never recover. So, InArt released their pre-orders for this Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And I remember people reaching out to me, asking me if I was going to discuss it. I'm just like, why? It just did. First of all, up until InArt released their pre-order on this Joaquin Phoenix Joker, there had already been multiple third-party knockoff versions of Joaquin Phoenix. In fact, I got suckered into one in the early days, like in 2000, and that was the start of the bad taste being left in my mouth from third-party trash. I'm like, I can't manage my collection when I'm being distracted by third-party schlock, poo-poo toys, Toys Era, all of that nonsense, and all of that stuff is worthless because of this. We've now been blessed by Hot Toys with two versions. You have an Artisan Edition Joker, and then you have the regular sculpted. I'm going to tell you something. That sculpted version looks damn good. It really, really does, right? But there were some in the community that were led by false prophets into thinking that a $1,500 Joker 4-pack was the way to salvation. It was the way to, I mean, the praises were being sung from the benches. Hallelujah, right? I was watching from the other side of the fence, right? I was over here creeping over the fence. I'm like, I went back underneath my fence. I did, and now everybody's been crying about it. Like, now they feel betrayed. Now they feel that InArt deceived them. Who were the apostates that were preaching the InArt gospel, right? Who are those individuals? Well, beautiful thing about YouTube is that it acts like a wonderful archive where you can go back, travel in time, and you can see what people said. You can see what people stood for, what they believed in, right? So now it's not fair because most of the ones that fell for the in art schlock, now they feel that they're owed an answer. That's not how the game works. That's absolutely not how the game works.
Please, show some mercy.
Mercy? I'm afraid that the condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
Thoughts and prayers? You get what you deserve, folks. We don't talk about... Oh, goodness. I still like the inner. What happens? It isn't just about feeling betrayed, right? Right? Where InArt told you, InArt is a company. They're going to, I've been saying it for the last couple of years. They have, I mean, Jesus, they have their personal carnival barker, don't they? They're going to tell you what you want to hear. They want your money. They want to go in your wallet and pull out your money, right? They want to woo you. They want to dazzle you. They're going to tell you exactly. Now, the whole $1,000 thing, I always understood it. This is just me, though. And I remember hearing that through the grapevine at the time, that the $1,000, we can't make this less than $1,000 because the way I understood it was based off of the company's threshold, meaning so that they can have enough skin in the game that they can go ahead and move forward, making the 4 figures. But apparently it may have been twisted. It was spun in a different way. And I understand Denobi. No, it was you could only get the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, right? And at this price point and so forth. But yet Hot Toys comes in and does it. And you're going to find a lot of influencers within this space, the 1/6 scale community, who are InArt supporters, probably speculate excuses on their behalf. It's probably, in fact, it's happened. I caught a couple streams already, and there's the excuses are just being vomited out already, right? Ultimately, right, the collectors who decided to follow InArt off the cliff, it's on you. You decided to support it. You were told the price, and it sucks to be you because I'm going to get an affordable artisan licensed Joker from Hot Toys now. I'm telling you, all of these announcements, from my point of view, it's a win for me. I'm like, oh, cool. I didn't go down that dirt road of carnival barking and deception through InArt, and I've been rewarded. You see, there's going to be a frequency with this live stream on everything here. Let me see here. Brick Artist. I'm at least filmed the visit. At least filmed the visit. Oh, you're referring to the yeah. I'll have cameras. I'll live stream it. It'll be fun. Yeah, actually, San Diego Comic-Con, the convention, AT&T brings in cell towers because there's so much press there, and my cell coverage on my phone, it's extremely fast. It's widely fast. So I can do live streams from the exhibitor floor and outside in the Gaslamp district. So, yeah. The prophets of betrayal. They haven't. Nate, if you went down, the glory road, and you've been clearly been dealt a shitty ham sandwich. This is a fantastic figure. The sculpted hair, everything about this is phenomenal. The stitching on it. I looked at everything. I love the set. I love that the applause sign is lit up. I don't know if those two lamps on the top are lit. I think look that they're lit. I know the applause sign lights up. Everything about this live with the Murray Franklin show where he's just there. I love the vintage chair. This whole setup right here is perfect. This right here, this whole scene is probably one of the best iconic sequences from this film. And I dig it. I love it. And this is absolutely going to come home. I don't need the artisan on this. I looked at both. And just because I want everything that's been announced, I have to make sacrifices. So if I'm going to go with an artisan, I'm going to go with Black Widow's artisan, right? That's the one to me that I'm more emotionally connected to because I've been part. I mean, I am a AMC cinematic loyalist. I've never given up my badge of honor for the MCU. I've always been a Marvel fan. So if I have to pick one, it's going to be the Black Widow artisan. But if you can get both, I mean, if you can get both artisans for you, more power to you. I think they both look fantastic. Pepperidge Farms remembers. The rooted hair isn't for me. Yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's really nothing wrong. They just did a fantastic job. Now, this is the sculpted wool hair. I believe that's what they're using. Just this look, just this savvy, sassy look that he's putting on is just, it's just incredible. And you figure what? The artisan's going to be $500, right? Be $500. The sculpted is probably going to be $350. I haven't done the price conversions, but regardless, it's still a huge financial savings if you decided to go through the in-art way. And it sucks because you're not. Can you imagine you spent all that money on the in-art, Joaquin? Like, are you really going to enjoy it when it arrives home from 1/6 Kit, right? Can you imagine Kit and the flood of emails of people trying to cancel or trying to move money around? You know, Kit runs his store like an empire. He shows no mercy. Kit is like he's like a little emperor. 1/6 Kit, you know, he's like, you want to cancel? You know, fuck you. You know, can you imagine the amount of emails that Kit probably got from just, I mean, it might have crashed his storefront. His website sucks. But I could just imagine Kit right now. Poetic justice. I expect Hot Toys will make the other versions from the NR 4-pack Joker. I want the Arthur Fleck figure too. I don't need the whole costume wardrobe change nonsense. For me, I'm fine with this iconic look. I'm cool. I can move on. I don't need him as Nurse Joker, Clown Joker, Arthur Fleck. I don't have time for that. I don't. No. My DC is already getting packed. I have like armored Batman that's inbound. I have just DC is just a pain in the butt right now. So I just need to just be happy if I can get this, a license, a phenomenal version of Joaquin. Good things come to those who wait. Folks, the thing with being a Hot Toys collector is patience is game, right? Patience is 100% part of collecting, and you have to you can't cuck out on these third party and get deceived by these high-end figures. Because I'm going to tell you right now, right? When you throw in a curveball like this, it disrupts the market's value on both Jokers. And what I mean by that is that if you had planned on reselling the Joaquin Phoenix 4-pack, you're most likely going to take a loss. Because even if you sell it on eBay or the buy-sell trade groups at retail, if you sell it on eBay at retail cost, you're going to take a loss. just because of the 13% fee takeout. So, and then the buy sell trade groups are brutal. Everybody wants below retail. So you've now thrown an anomaly into the mix. You've now thrown a fair competitor, a fair licensed competitor. Remember when you folks out, not me, like, it's good competition for hot toys. Remember that shit? Remember when you know which influencers were peddling that hokey bullshit line? Competition is good. Hot toys needs competition. Well, you got competition, and now you're bitching and moaning about it. And things like this disrupt the value, right? Because but $1,500, $2,000 for depending on what Hong Kong reseller you decided to fork over, they're not going to give you your non-refundable deposit back. Why should they? I wouldn't expect them to. Why would they even attempt such a generous act like that? Not to mention, now that we know that Hot Toys is committed to this specific Joker IP, we got Joker 2 inbound in fall. So we're going to get a new version of Joaquin Phoenix and Harley Quinn played by Lady Gaga. So that's one of the reasons too. I don't want to go bonkers into, I need Arthur Fleck. I need him in a clown suit. I need him no, because if I enjoy Joker 2, I would like to have a couple figures representing that specific film. So I'm pumping the brakes. I'll get this. I'll tell you, more likely it's going to be the sculpted version. I don't need to sit there with a toothbrush and throw in mousse and foam and twiddling his hair. Like I'll settle with the sculpted version on this, and I will be fine. I will 100% be fine. It all started with that 3-day window lie. InArt has been deceptive of every friggin' corner, and then not to mention their distribution acts. If you're not in the good graces of their kingdom, you're not going to get your figure early. If you talk bad about the king, then your figure gets shipped 6 months later. If you're not, that whole company, I swear to God, it's one of those I told you so. Never go full InArt. That's pretty good. All right, I'll give you 10. That's a good 10. InArt said no, Hot Toys wasn't going to do InArt said that Joaquin Phoenix Joker 1,000, and then Hot Toys is doing it, and then ambulance, and you're like, and look, I'm going to put it out here in the universe. I'm going to piss you kids off even more. Look at that. You guys got me wagging my finger now. I shit you not. I'll bet you Hot Toys, just to piss off the InArt community, they'll do Harry Potter just for shits and giggles. Howard Chan is sitting from his 87th floor, butt naked with two mistresses, smoking a cigarette. And he goes, these kids are paying $600 for a Hermione action figure? Hold my beer. That's what Howard Chan is saying. He sees that you folks out there are shelling out $600 for Hermione with bad fucking knees. Howard Chan's going to come in, and he's gonna take your milkshake. He's gonna teach you kids a lesson.
If you have a milkshake, and I have a milkshake, and I have a straw, there it is. That's a straw. You see, watching. And my straw reaches across the room and starts to drink your milkshake. I drink your...
That's it. Fair competition. Be careful what you wish for, folks. Now you've angered Howard Chan, Papa Howard Chan, and this is it. And I'm telling you, I don't think he's done. He's come at InArt, what, 3 times? He's Howard Hot Toys has fired Three missiles, right? One towards the Christopher Nolan Joker, right? The second missile was for the Robert Pattinson, right? Because the in-art collectors are, they just fucking believe that their Patterson is the grail. It's just the best things. And I'm like, really? So really? I've seen the comparison videos. They look just as good as each other. And then we have this. So you're always going to have that subsection of collectors that are in complete denial, that they feel because, hey, I spent $1,500 on a Joaquin Phoenix, so my Joaquin Phoenix is going to be better than yours. That's how they're going to. Oh, yeah, that's right. There you go. Thank you. And the BVS Superman. That's right. That's right. You guys keep pissing off Howard Chan, and because I'm standing on the other side of the fence, I get to reap the benefits and the rewards, because you guys out there are jumping off the cliff like lemons. Follow some of these influencers who just started collecting a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's it's this is a badass figure, folks. This is a fantastic, badass Hot Toys figure, and I am sorry for those of you who are on the teat of art and you keep drinking that Homelander milk, not realizing that it's tainted. They're gonna, I'm telling you, I mean, any day now, what's next? Hot Toys will pick up the license for Doom Prophecy or Doom Messiah. It's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, man, they Warner Brothers license, they cuck out their license to anybody that signs a check, right? How difficult is it really? How difficult is it really to get the WB license? Jazz Inc. has it, if that says anything. I mean, it's Warner Brothers, for crying out loud. I mean, they've been in financial hard. They're no better than Paramount, Plus, and there's just two studios that have just been poorly mismanaged the last several years. So, would it be difficult for Hot Toys? Ask yourself, would it be difficult for Hot Toys to pick up the Harry Potter license line? They see you folks out there dropping $500 or $600 on Little Boy Wizard. You don't think you don't think that Howard Chan is going to grab his wand and start, Leviosa, milk is milk. Hot Toys can fix Butterfinger. And they stand from the side, Howard Chan looks at what they can do and he goes, Howard Chan goes, hold my beer. And this is a kick-ass figure. I don't care what anybody says. Just because you spend more on a figure does not make it better. I'm telling you, this Joaquin Phoenix Joker is fantastic. I love the whole setup. And it's a DX. It's just everything about this, man. It's him. It's like they took Joaquin Phoenix, they shrunk him down, and they just miniaturized him. This is some incredible work. Fantastic. And Hot Toys is just, aren't they copying some of the stuff that that InArt thought was innovative, like magnets in the feet and stuff which is I think it's just gimmicky, but okay, whatever. This is wow. And then this is the sculpted. Again, I'm looking at the sculpted version. So this is the sculpted version here. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially for the price point difference. Yeah. I think Hot Toys does have the Harry Potter license. They got the cosplay figures. Oh, Eric. Oh no. Oh, we have oh man. You're going to make, well, are we going to get some of the collectors in the What's Scale community suffer a stroke? Because you're right. They do make those little shitty little cos babies, little things that are meant for landfills. And Howard, he lurks in the shadows. He sees you folks out there getting swooned by Little Boy Wizard and Hermione, underage Hermione, and Ron Weasley. Oh boy. Denobi, did you see the Harry Potter diorama from J&D? Hope they sell the diorama by itself, or I did not. No, I don't follow J&D. No, I don't know what J&D does. I'm just Harry. If Hot Toys gets a Dune license, I'm all in. They may get me too. I'll confess. If Hot Toys does get the Dune license, and they will have my attention. I love Dune. Like earlier today when I was moving things around, like I shit you not, this is what I was listening to. I love Dune right here. This is the limited edition Dune vinyl record. So when I tell you that I love Dune, I worship Dune. I'm not kidding, right? I do. I love vinyl. I love the Dune vinyl. I have listened to them all. It helps me think. But Dune action figures, I'm just not interested. I don't really care to have Paul Atreides and Guinea and the Baron and so forth. But if Hot Toys doesn't, I would be interested. They will have my attention. Let's just put it that way. You're a wizard, Harry. Let's make it a trifecta. Hot Toys starts Lord of the Rings. Oh God, I hope they don't get into Lord of the Rings. I really, really don't. Martin, I'm with you. I don't care to collect childlike figures into my collection. For me personally, it weirds me out. This coming from somebody that has total confidence in doing a 1/3 scale Tifa Lockhart silicone doll. I have no problem. I can play with that all day with you folks. I enjoy it. But to collect little kids and shell out $600 for little children action figures, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work. No, I got the record too. There you go. Excellent vinyl. See, the New Apples has good taste. The Dune soundtrack and score is phenomenal. Dude, when I get disheveled, the Dune vinyl soundtrack is phenomenal. I miss my hike days because it's so hot right now. We're going through the worst heat wave Las Vegas has ever encountered in the desert. And I miss getting lost out in the desert, hiking miles through dunes of sand, listening to the Dune soundtrack as I'm just experiencing a certain level of spice that can only be infused into me by small little gummies, small little gummy candies. I can see Denobi 2 doing a review of the white albino villain from Dune 2. Yeah, review. Denobi sent you the pics of WhatsApp. You bring them up. This is not a J&D discussion. This is a Hot Toys seminar. We are here holding hands. We're trying to meditate. We're trying to work through this. So maybe another day. Plus, I don't care for J&D. Ew. The gummies, man. The gummies. There you go. He gets it. The spice. There you go. Now you get it. The Grievous. All right. So did I cast enough? Did I wag enough finger to the to the in-art folks? Right? Thoughts and for the in-art crowd that decided to pay $1,500, $2,000 for a 4-pack set. You're not going to get mercy, right?
Please, show some mercy.
Mercy? I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I love that clip. I love that clip. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a fun figure to arrive. So folks who decided to dodge chaos and pain taking the in-art route, you've now been blessed with a golden opportunity to pick it up through Hot Toys. And I suspect Hot Toys is going to blow you wonderful folks away. Let's scroll up. Let's talk about, look at this. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about Black Widow. Jesus Christ. Look at this. I was get goosebumps. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how awesome that is. Wow. Iron Man Gauntlet. That is the Mark IV Gauntlet where Tony was a little bit buzzed and he was trying to flirt with his Black Widow, Scarlett's character. This is just incredible. I did put it out in the ether that I did want a original Black Widow artisan, but I would have preferred to have the artisan Black Widow from the Avengers, because I figured and I kind of assumed it would be a benefit to Hot Toys to rebuild the original members of the Avengers into 2.0s, right? 2.0 diecast Mark 7. We got the Steve Rogers, right? 2.0 suit from Endgame, which works perfectly. I would love to get a Hawkeye, a revisited version of Hawkeye, set up with the joint elbows, have him with the silicone arms. I would love to get a new Hulk. So this is just a fantastic surprise. And like I mentioned before, I never divorced the MCU, the cinematic MCU. I didn't abandon it like maybe others within the community. I always believed in Marvel. They were just sick at the time. And this is Jesus. Wow. Look at that. Everything about this is perfection. Like the suit, it has that vintage 2010 early days of Marvel look. It's like they took Scarlett's. They must have 3D scanned one of the film cells or something, because this is just incredible what they were able to accomplish. This I absolutely want. I'm going to have to chase this one. This is definitely going to be, and then it's a Hot Toys exclusive. It's an artisan edition, special edition exclusive. Like, she is just specially designed magnetic figure base, because we're not going to put a crotch up her taint. We want her to stand fierce and hot and sexy. Like, wow. Wow. 2012 BW Black Widow still holds up very well. After I still have her. She just looks, as far as the suit, I still have her. She's in my display case, but the figure does look dated for me. The rooted hairstyling still looks good, even by modern standards. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad, Mitzelplick. I kind of agree with you. I would love, because the thing with these new 2.0s is that they're making the figures a slightly taller. They're making them more height accurate. I've noticed that, right? Where they took creative liberties and making the heights more of a neutral 12 inches across. They're now going that extra length and effort into actually representing the true heights of the actors that they're copying, that they're actually sculpting. So I would love to have an Avengers. I mean, look at this. Like, the pleather looks it's modern leather. It looks gorgeous. This just looks fantastic. What sucks is that this is going to be probably $400 or $500, and it's going to suck. And I need to figure out how to get this. Black Widow looks incredible. I wish there was a sculpted hair version, so I wouldn't have to do. That's right. I did notice that they're not doing a sculpted version, which I kind of would have to agree. It's, if you're going to do a 2.0, just do it right. I like the base. And it's like a new nameplate, Black Widow nameplate base, specially designed magnetic figure base. Huh. That is cool. Refined figure body and proportion. Yes, that is the first thing that jumps out at me, is that they're going the extra length in capturing the actor's body proportions and likeness. That I absolutely, just looking at the photos this morning, I'm like, oh, like they're going for that more human, realistic actress portrayal of Scarlett Johansson. It's just, it's bonkers what they're able to pull off. Artisan Black Widow is the buy of the group. Hot Toys redeemed the Iron Man 2 Black Widow release from so long ago. That's right. That's right, Mental Plate. Yeah, the original from Iron Man 2, this was a 2011 or 2010, so it's been more than a decade. So it is absolutely needed. Absolutely. Black Widow is awesome. This is what I wanted Hasbro to do, but I love this Hot Toys. Yeah, I mean, Hasbro can only go so far. They can only do so much. No, for shame. No crotch grabber where there should be one. No. I know you're joking, but I like that it's, especially with like a female figure, and you have that like curved steel rod going up the taint. It just, come on. Come on. It's Hot Toys has been in the game going, a couple decades now. It's about time that we start to expect innovative R&D designs. And so I'm fine. I would say like a third of my figures in my module cases don't even have the base. I go the extra length and effort to freestand them. I just, if the base is cool and it works with the environment, I'll put the base. But for the most part, like my Iron suits and like in the Hall of Armors and so forth, all of the Iron Man figures are standing by themselves. Wait a minute, because I'm showing some tits and ass here. We get Nate crashing. Is that how it works?
You unleashed the cakes. I had to make an appearance. The cakes must flow.
Nate. What did they do? They captured a miracle? Is this what it is? Is this what like a baby Jesus?
They went back in time, bro.
Holy
dude. What happened was Papa Howie has invented time travel, and he went back in time to the Iron Man 2 days, the early MCU days, just to capture this moment from the film.
This is like something that would be like displayed at the Louvre. This is like a work of art. I just, out of all the announcements I love, but this one here is like so nostalgic. You know what it is? It's that nostalgia feeling. Like, wow, it's taken, because unlike, I feel like I'm in a minority, Nate. I still love Iron Man 2. I love Iron Man 2. And I hate that when I mention it, the movie sucked. Like Iron Man 2 was the catalyst for me, because I wasn't hooked into the world of Iron Man in the first film. Iron Man 2 was the one that got me in. I started buying the Marvel Legends for Iron Man 2. I started going crazy. And then 2 years later, right, I popped my cherry and I started collecting Hot Toys. So Iron Man 2 is definitely very special in my heart. And I've always known that they made the Iron Man 2 Black Widow, which was, I think it was released in 2011. It was outside of my grasp. And plus, I have a rule not to collect backwards, especially more than a decade. Those figures are deteriorating. They're falling apart. I don't want any of that. Nate, this figure, I mean, this is a must, right? She will clearly be added into your collection.
100% I do.
Yeah, I know. That's
I might have to go through the back alleys, the Boston Spies, just to make this purchase, because I don't want to go suffer the wrath of the sideshow gods.
I know.
Suffer the Q gods.
I think she's going to be a very dangerous chase figure if you don't pick her up.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like they said. So it's true. Then there is no sculpted hair. It's only going to be the artisan limited edition wool hair implantation. God, look at that! Whoa, Scarlett, calm down. Quit looking at me. She's like looking into my soul. Look at this. Wow, this is just curly hair frizzes easily in humidity. I live in the desert. Dehumidifiers are a must if your climate isn't dry. So that's not going to be an issue for me. So she's going to look fantastic in my module because she will be a prized trophy entrant in my collection.
Oh, Denobi. Once you're done with the Black Widow, I got some news I'd like to share. One of my favorite Discord members, Admiral Thrawn, revealed a certain detail of the Hot Toys Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Oh, what type of detail?
Licensing detail.
Ah, wait a minute. Speculation or official?
So if you go to the larger photo of all the figures that were announced today, there's a photo from Hot Toys Secret Base. There's a photo being shared around, giving you the price range and stuff. If you look at the artisan portion of the part of the page of the Hot Toys promotional shop, the title of the license, right, is the sequel to Joker that's coming out this year. It's under the sequel license.
Really?
Yeah.
So, and that's on which photo again? That was the one that was shared through Hot Toys?
Yeah, one with the big old page, the big old announcement page. You know, the announcement photo of all the figures for the pricing.
Let me see. I actually have one. I think I took that photo and I translated it. I have the. Let me see if this one works. I have the Google translated. Is it this one here? Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Is it this one? This is I can pull up the original. I just translated this one with Google.
See
Lens.
from here. Let me see. Yep, that's the one. So that's the one. That's the photo right there. So go where the DC portion is.
Oh, hold on. It won't let.
So you got to zoom in, enhance.
You know what? Let me find the, because I have the original. It should be in here. I kept it. Hold on.
You got to zoom in. It's the license is under the sequel. So we're in the end game now. We're in the end game now. Adar's playing checkers while Hot Toys is playing chess.
Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find the photo. So it tells you. Well, wait a minute. Why would it be? Would it be under? Wouldn't it just be under the figure though, or wouldn't it just be under the like the actual figure announcement if it's under Joker 2 or no?
For some reason, they see it on the. It could be there. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's on the promotional photos. Not this photo, but the one with the pricing.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna try to find it. Let me see here. I can go back to that. Denobi, if it wasn't the Widow Artisan, it has to be a buy for the Rolling Eyes alone. The first appearance of MCU Widow. I just feel like they went above and beyond for the Widow. I just feel that they took that extra effort, given her love, and I just even if without the sculpted hair, just to have one from Iron Man 2, I think I would still be on it. I'm searching for the photo right now.
Yeah, I can send it to you if you can't find it.
No, I know exactly where to find it. I just don't want to keep the audience waiting, but I know exactly where the photo is. And I'm going to pull it up here. I'm just going to find it here. So
if that's the case, then we're getting we're possibly getting a Lady Gaga if they're doing the licensing for the sequel.
All right. I just have it here. And I'm going to pull it up. I just got it. And
okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up here. Should still be there. No. Why didn't it let me? Let me see. All right, let's see here. You still there?
Yeah. Denobi, I just sent you the Instagram photo. Cigars Bacon sent me the enhanced photo. Enhance. Go.
I can't.
Go Ninja, go.
This one right here, right?
This is the photo. Yes, but it's right under. It's right under the DX. Right under.
Okay.
But I sent you the enhanced photo. If you don't have to zoom, if you can't zoom in that much, I got the enhanced photo on your Instagram right now.
Oh, I can read it. Joker, Foley, and Do, and all related characters. And you're right.
That's the sequel.
There you go. It's a sequel. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
10 points. 10 points for Emerald Thrawn, of course.
Oh, look at that! It is the license is under 2. So does that free? Does that free in art from their deceptive? I mean, does that give them the escape clause?
Oh, hell no.
I don't want to play the mercy. You want mercy from me? Yeah. I like this. This photo's bad. Man, when I saw this morning, Nate, this is
dude,
incredible. This photo right.
Dude, I lost my soul, bro. I was driving and I was getting all these notifications. I was on a stop red light, and then I saw General Grievous. I was like, what?
Yeah. Mitzel, you know, I actually had the translated version actually tells you what the but the limited amount, it's only for Hong Kong though, because it tells you how many.
Yeah, it's different. It's different limited for regions. Yes.
Yeah. So the 800 that they're making of Black Widow is only for the Asian market. That's not necessarily, I would assume, would apply to the U.S. market. I don't know what the U.S. market or like the Canadian market would be entitled to. It could be that amount. Like what me and Nate would say, don't dick around when the queue pops up.
Yep.
And you want it, pre-order it because what's the window, Nate? 24 hours if you get cold feet, right?
Sometimes less, like 5 to 12 hours, depending on the release. Some of these hot pieces like Mommy Scarlet over here, she probably only lasts for like 20 minutes tops.
She's gonna sell out quick. Here's the kicker though, which I'm actually interested, is the fact that we're getting actually 2 Black Widows, 2 SKUs. One, we're both going to be artisan, right? But one comes with the exclusive Iron Man hand gauntlet. So if you miss out on getting the exclusive version, you can go for the second SKU. So there's 2 SKUs for this. So how are you going to be able to pre-order this Widow and secure it? You have to follow Sideshow on social media because they apparently wing things. They do things almost on a spur of the moment. They'll give you like a notice the evening of, and then the following morning, the queue forms up. In some cases, it could be a 24-hour notice. Others, it could be 40 hours. The point is you have to follow Sideshow on Twitter X, right? Twitter X or Facebook.
Yep.
And if you're not doing that, what you want to do is go on the Sideshow Coming Soon page and see if it's been updated on the Sideshow website. And if they have an RSVP, you want to RSVP your information on it so that you can at least get a notification when the actual pre-order. So it is a lot of work. They absolutely, they do have the collectors doing cartwheels and backflips and so forth. I am a little bit nervous because I'm going to be distracted.
The RVPs are up now with the dates on the new ones, not the ones from last week. These right here on this page.
Yes.
Most of them, if not all of them, have RSVPs right now with dates. Like Black Widow is 7/29.
Oh, Is that what day is that? Is that a Sunday or Saturday? I don't. Where's my calendar? Is that a Monday? Somebody
Let
help
me
me.
see. Let me look it up. Monday,
So it's Monday. Oh, thank God.
but
I'll be
no
back.
time. No time.
No time. So most likely it'll be when the sideshow employees open up the office at 9 a.m. or
Yep.
10
Yep.
a.m. or whatever and so
Yep.
forth.
Mhm.
It is going to be a lot.
Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. Nate, this is the first time in the years that I've been collecting Hot Toys that during the summer showcase, during like an event, I want 100% of all the announcements. It's wild. It's
Really?
typically I've been very finicky. I'm like, I don't want that. I want that shit. I want that. But this page here, this photo I was looking at, I'm like,
Mhm.
I want that. I want that. The only one that I probably would be semi and maybe on the fence is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And that's only because I don't know if I would want the artisan or the sculpted, but I think I'm going to lean towards the sculpted just to make the budget work because I do want Black Widow artisan. I do want Mark 42. Let's talk about Mark 42. Wow. This is the reason why Hot Toys is what makes Hot Toys so friggin' special. This right here, the Mark 42, the prodigal son, right?
The prodigal son returns.
I'm going to share a story with you. So last week, I had wanted to do a USB hack project, and it was between the Mark 40 suit shotgun from the House Party Protocol and the Mark 42. I was going to hack this. I'm like, I wanted to add more lights and effects to it. And then I saw that the Mark 42 on eBay is a chase figure. This guy is really expensive on eBay. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to cut into an expensive piece and drill and add wires to it if it's worth a lot. And so I backed away from it. But now that the 2.0 has been announced, like everything in life, the market's now been affected. So the original Mark 42, I would assume by today, the prices drop. Like it's going to probably be worth retail, maybe even a little bit, maybe just slightly above.
I've been looking at this piece for years on the aftermarket.
A lot of collectors have.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 1.6 version of this it's really out of date, and it doesn't really hold up with the rest of the Iron Man figures right now. So that's why it's quite easy to get because people are just selling it, and now it's going to be much easier to get now because people want the brand new. They want the 2.0 or at this point 3.0.
It's plus the Mark 42. What a lot of you folks out there are aware of, the Mark 42 diecast figure was, I believe, the third. And somebody can correct me, but I believe it was the third diecast figure Hot Toys ever made of an Iron Man. Yeah, because the very first, let me see, 50 points. Who knows what the very first diecast Iron Man suit was? The very first figure, which was also an Iron Man, which was the very first one. Let's see if the audience can figure this out without cheating. First one that gets the 50 points, because I was there. Nate, I was there.
3,000 years ago.
Yeah, I was there.
Was it War Machine?
It was not. No. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I need the judges. I need a definitive answer. Definitive, correct. He almost had it. Come on. Folks.
No way.
Come on.
It can't be the Mark II.
Come on. I need the complete answer. You guys are half-assing it.
Wait a minute.
On.
Is it Iron Patriot? No way.
It's Iron Patriot. Who got it? Nobody got it. You got it.
No,
Nate?
that's me.
Yeah, they were half-assed in the answers. What it was Iron Patriot.
Wow, yes, that's crazy.
Yes, it's Iron Patriot. You guys couldn't get it. There you go. All right, it's too late. Nate got it. So yeah. No, so that's why I needed the correct answer because yes, it was War Machine, but the very first figure released was Iron Patriot. First die-cast. I mean that was like the first time any of us in the Iron Man community had ever gotten something that was meaty and weighty and steel and so forth. Like it blew me away, Nate. I remember that day.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. Isn't War Machine, wouldn't that be a sort of technicality because Iron Patriots is a repaint of War Machine?
That's why I paused. That's why I needed the correct answer, because it was not, because in Hot Toys language, War Machine would be War Machine. Iron Patriot would be the Star Spangled Banner Iron Patriot. So in Jeopardy, you would need the correct answer, not.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So that's why.
You're right. You're right.
So, but
respects.
Yeah, and I want to say the Mark 42 was like the third diecast ever released for. I believe it was the third one.
So Denobi, since you were there 3,000 years ago, how did you feel holding the first diecast?
I remember
figure.
my buddy Donnie, who I was working with. He came. He was a videographer, and I know what the number 1-2 is. The number 2 diecast figure. I bet you no one will get it. It was the correct answer. 50 points. The correct answer. 50 points. The second diecast. Don't half-ass the answer. I
won't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Yep,
Let me see. So I'm going to put it out there. What was the second diecast figure ever released from Hot Toys? I was there, Gandalf. I was there. So let me see. If I see the answer, I'll stop and pause. But when my buddy came over, Donnie came over, and he held an Iron Man figure, he thought that figure was worth $500 to $600. This is
no way.
He was blown away by it. He was just blown away by. He's like, Denobi, I can't. Like, should I be holding this? He goes, yeah, no. I go, what is this worth? Like $500 or $600? Because he had never. He had never seen it. Got it right here. Wait a minute. Who got it? Ghost. There you go. Right there. Iron. It was the regular. It was the War Machine Mark II, but it wasn't painted in the Star Spangled Banner color. So Ghost Tab does get it. So yes, that was the number 2. Yep. Do you know that figure, Nate? You probably don't even recognize that figure.
Yeah, it was Avengers Civil War. I know, not Avengers Civil War. It was Avengers Age of Ultron, right?
No. Who wants to explain it to him? This particular figure was never shown in the film.
Really? Oh, wow. Because the last time I saw Rhodey after Iron Man 3 was Avengers Ultron.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ironmonger was 100% plastic. And then the third diecast figure was the Mark II. So anyway, a little history lesson there. This figure, I still had it. I mean, I wanted to USB hack it. Now I will. Now that I know that there's a 2.0 inbound, get it?
Mm-hmm.
Particles inbound, anyway. Now I'm going to USB hack it out of it, and because this is what makes Hot Toys and what makes him so unique. And this is where a lot of the R&D design, because if you don't collect a die-cast Iron Man figure, you're not going to know the technological marvels that Hot Toys is capable of doing. We're talking like intricate joints, minute details that you wouldn't visually be seeing, but until you get really close up to it. The paint application, the weight of it, the joints. Like this to me is the definition of what Hot Toys is. When I look at something like this is incredible, and this is absolutely needed. If anybody out there in the community says, why are we going back? A 2.0 Mark 42, absolutely, because for the longest, for years, the Mark 42 suit from Iron Man 3 was considered a grail. I know it dropped in price this year, but so did a lot of figures. But for the longest, this figure, brand new, was over $600. I remember back in 2021, 2022. And then just recently, it's, $400 maybe right now. But again, that's because of inflation. Everybody's trying to offload their stuff. So, this is needed because it's 2.0. It's been more than a decade. So now we've entered a new generation of collectors. So to me, this is a 100% win. Everything about this is perfection for me.
Oh, Denobi, I put a commentator on timeout. It's the same guy I told you about a few weeks ago, and on the last stream, he was talking again some smack. So I put him on timeout for about 30 minutes.
Was he mad about InArt? Was he mad?
No, he's just mad at me for some damn reason. Dear Lord, have mercy. What did I do to him?
A Bothan spy. Hot Rod came later. I mean, that's a good guess, Riker. Hot Rod. I have Hot Rod. Fantastic figure. They came later. RoboCop was later. RoboCop was 2015, 2016. And yeah. So good guesses though. But that's as much as I remember as far as diecast are the three. I don't remember what the fourth diecast was or the fifth, but I do know the first three. The very first one was Iron Patriot, which I just USB hacked. I USB hacked it the other day. I broke into it. I just started to I added the little LED lasers to it. You saw that, right? The and then the Mark 42, which was not even shown in the film. Pissed off a lot of people. Pissed me off, And Mark 42, the prodigal son here, which is a great figure because by the time they got to this figure, man, they did a lot of good things. So I'm sorry, but Mark 42 was at least my favorite Iron. So Iron Man 3 is the least of my favorite movies, but I do love a lot of the suits that were shown in Iron Man 3. And I don't argue with anybody who doesn't like Iron Man 3 because Iron Man 3, as far as the script goes, was written very poorly. In fact, it's one of the most peppered plot hole films in the MCU. I mean, there's been a lot of essay video reviews done on it that just shows a lot of like the stupidity things that were done. It was also the time too where Hollywood was catering scripts to the Chinese market so that they can gain so Iron Man 3 was that script was absolutely tailored to the US and the China market as of Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron was absolutely tailored to the Chinese market, with the Chinese doctor that helps create visions. So they added Chinese actors and actors. So yeah. So
for you guys that don't like Iron Man 3, the director of Iron Man 3, I forgot his name. He wrote the first Predator. He helped write the first Predator, and then he did the newest sequel right before Prey, the Predators. He directed that, and that failed horribly. It went horribly wrong.
Shane Black is the director. He's an idiot. Yeah, Shane Black. Yep, there you go. Everybody got him. Shane Black. Yeah, Shane Black. Yeah, he's a twit.
Shane Black. Yes, Shane Black.
Shane Black. He is a twit. Mark 42, the great looking armor, but it was a disappointing movie because all the marketing was focused on the Mark 42, and it ended up being just another armor in the movie. Well, that doesn't make any sense, right? That's like saying the Iron Man 3 was or the Mark 7. That I get it. You're not a big fan of the Mark 42 is what your point is. And it's just everybody has a favorite suit. There's nothing wrong with that.
Shane Black didn't write Predators, but he directed that one. Oh no, Martin K saying Shane Black didn't write the first Predator. He didn't write it. He helped write up the jokes. Like he was like a ghostwriter for that. Because the thing is, in order to pay him correctly, they actually made him in order to keep him the shoot for the first Predator movie. They made him into an actor for that movie. I'm like, okay, we'll keep you in to make sure to help us with the script here. Now, he didn't officially write it. He was kind of like a ghostwriter for the first Predator movie.
I have the quarter scale to this Mark 42.
Yeah, it just came out like 2 years ago, right?
Yep, and I got him at a good deal too. I think I got him through an authorized Hot Toys sideshow, so I got him free ship, no tax. Great figure. It's very, very nice. He's sold out on sideshow though. The quarter scale Mark 42, right? I believe he is.
I know. I think it's still available there. You can still. I think you can still get him for like sometimes between 30-35% off.
Not a fan. Yeah, I mean, I will never argue with anybody who doesn't like anything for Iron Man 3. It was such a divisive movie. It was such a the critics, it divided the critics, it was also the one too that really pissed me. It pissed me off. That's the one that tricked us all with the Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
You know, that whole Trevor Slattery. I'm Trevor Slattery. Like that was idiotic. That was just, it was bad. It was bad. So yeah, I mean, Iron Man 3 left a lot of fans disappointed. Again, for me, I try to look at the positive from Iron Man 3, and it is the suits. And I really would want to collect some of the suits from that specific film. But as far as me enjoying the film, no, I don't go back and watch Iron Man 3. I will go back and watch Iron Man 1. And I will go back and watch Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3, absolutely not. No. You know what they didn't include with this? It just dawned on me, Nate. Something's missing from this announcement. From this Mark 42.
What did the original Mark 42 have that's missing?
Something's missing from this Mark 42. A head
What?
sculpt. It's missing a head sculpt. Let's see if let me see if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a head sculpt. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like it's missing a head sculpt?
Mark 42. The Mark 42 wasn't just worn by Tony Stark.
Oh,
There
you're
you
talking
go.
about his girl. His girl.
I'm keeping the audience on their toes. They know their stuff. Pepper Potts wore it. Yeah. Pepper Potts wore it. There you go. Pepper. Yeah. It makes you wonder that they're giving us a 2.0 and they still keep the missus out of the kitchen. What's going on there? What's what's going on there? Really? You couldn't have given us that. Could have been the special bonus feature.
Ooh, yeah. They only gave us like the empty slot for the head sculpt.
Which is cool. I love that. I love how they gave you the open, because when he crash lands in Tennessee, he escapes out of the suit. So I love that helmet opens up like that. In fact, I kind of wish the whole suit opened up, to make it look like Tony's coming out of it, like it crash lands. So
hey, Denobi, does this suit have those little miniature flashbang grenades that Tony gave to the kid? Does that pop up from this?
Only the quarter scale has it.
Wow.
Now I don't know if this 2.0 comes with it, but I know my quarter scale has it. But again, it's quarter scale, and it even has the slot where it goes. So save Mitzelplick, save cost, maybe no more license for Gwyneth Paltrow. You know what? That could be it too. Maybe she's decided to keep her likeness forever to Goop, so she can keep making her candle scented taint.
Dear God.
Candle. So yeah, I actually would want. I think it would be cool. I think it would be a fun accessory to have had a Pepper Potts, but I understand. I mean, she's not very well liked. I mean, nobody even cared for the rescue suit, with Pepper Potts. So I can understand the actual demand for it. I really can. We didn't see a lot of the Mark 42 in the final battle. Would have been cool to see it more at the end. Like I said, I want Hot Toys just to go back and finish the House Party Protocol. It would not bother me at all one bit. Yeah. This is
again, with the Hall of Armors, man. I feel they're coming. 2.0 Hall of Armor USB power. Come on now.
I welcome it. I would not be mad if Hot Toys decided to revisit the Hall of Armors and daisy chain those Hall of Armors correctly into like a 2.0. I would go back to them. I probably would, because I was not happy with that first set. But overall, this is an A+ for me. I'm not gonna day one pre-order this. I'm gonna have to.
Okay, you're gonna play the wait game.
I'm gonna play the wait game, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna chase it through one of my secret authorized hot toy resellers. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So
I've got the list.
Yeah. So this is absolutely coming home. I'm just not gonna day one it's not gonna be a day one pre-order, and it's gonna go through. It's gonna come out, but this is 100% coming home. Black Widow is gonna. I mean, obviously, you have to play the Hunger Games on site.
Oh God, don't remind me.
Yeah, look at that. And then see, this is why 2.0s earn their keep. Like,
Yes.
I love when they do this, when they compare the old Mark 42 to the new one. Like, look at that. It's taller, it's beefier, it's meatier, it's more muscular. Like you
Well,
get
horses are
more
better.
value there. Yeah, like the value there. There's more LEDs and so forth. The head sculpt is bang on. Plus, the original has been out of print for a decade. I mean, that was one of my early pre-orders back in 2012, or actually no, Iron Man 3 came out. So it was in 2013. It's a 2013 pre-order because Iron Man 3 came out in 2013. So yeah, it's been more than a decade. So yes, this is where I will always defend 2.0s. If it's been about a year, a decade, absolutely. And you're going to bring more to the table. It's a win. I'm all for it.
So, Denobi, I want to ask you, if Hot Toys decided to go, because they're going back into the Iron Man pool again, if they give us a happy Jon Favreau figure, would you pick that up?
Fuck no, I don't want that fat. No, no, I don't got time. Maybe Bob Dylan would waste his time with a Happy Hogan figure, not me.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that to dude Happy like that. Come on.
Bob Dylan's the one that collects all that random schlock, not me. I see him in the comments.
I bet you, because I told him right now, Bob Dylan in the comments. Come on.
Oh, I pick on Bob, but there's actually a little bit of truth. He's the one that collects all that random obscurity shit, though. But I love you, Bob. Just dodge the hurricanes out there from the coast, wherever you're at.
Give some Happy some love, though. Come on now.
Happy Hogan. Who the hell wants him? Are you kidding? Well, which version of Happy? Do you want him like Iron Man 1, where he weighs 190, or do you want him by Endgame where he weighs 320? Like
Iron Man 2. So recreate the moment I want Iron Man 2 with the boxing gloves.
Jon Favreau doesn't know how to say the word no in a restaurant. He just let himself go. He worse than Peter Jackson, mind you. But no, I don't want that. No, I don't want a Peter. No, fuck no. I don't even have a lot of Tony Starks. For me with Iron Man, it's the suits. The suits is what it's what makes the figure. So
how about a artisan Jericho Tony Stark?
No.
Really?
No.
With the suit?
No, because again, what makes Iron Man so unique and why I find the world of Iron Man favorable to me is the suits. It's always been the suits. I adore Robert Downey Jr. as an actor, but I am not longing for an artisan-rooted version of Robert Downey Jr. No, I'll sleep fine at night. If Hot Toys decide to, sure, why not? But like this Mark 42 suit, when I get them, it's most likely going to be displayed with the helmet or with the open helmet or something. The head sculpt it's probably just going to be kept in storage, or what I sometimes like to do is I like to use the helmet and kit bash it into like a suit or like a jogger or something, right? You could essentially make another Tony Stark figure body, by using the head. But I would prefer just to have the suit with the helmets. It's always been like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm not one to lobby for something like that. Give some love to Happy. Not from me. No. So why is the Jackman Wolverine face down? I don't even want to even give any time. We have Deadpool inbound next week. We're probably going to be doing different. So yes, it's Wolverine teased out, and I honestly, I don't care. I don't care because my love for Wolverine is just not as strong. How I feel about the X-Men, Nate. I don't follow the X-Men religiously like some. So I'm going to get Wolverine Deluxe in the yellow jumpsuit, and that's going to be it.
Well, Wolverine here is going to be another Wolverine variant. They kind of like that Joker, Imposter Joker. Do you necessarily need it? Not Really, it's if you really like that look, then go for it. If not, then just stick with the deluxe Wolverine with the yellow suit, the iconic yellow suit.
Let's talk about this right here. Talk about the pink elephant in the room here.
Oh my God.
Iron Spider, Old Man Logan. It could be. I'm not gonna buy. If it is Old Man Logan, I'm not gonna buy him. Iron Spider Artisan Edition. This right here, I thought, why? And then when I looked into the details and what they're delivering and giving you, I was sold on it. I really, really was, Nate.
Yeah.
And if you're not devoted to the religion of the MCU cinematic universe, I can understand why you would be a collector that wouldn't have any interest in this. If you're not, I mean, why wouldn't I? I have the Spider-Verse right behind me. I built a Max 140 Plus with the Sinister Six and most, if not all, of the Spider suits. This was probably was going to be the one I would say no until I read at the technological marvels that they've included with this figure. And do you know which is the one that sold me on this, Nate?
Is it the suit is pretty much LED light up now? It's throughout the suit.
It is throughout the suit. Micro LEDs woven into a fabric, USB plugged in. That is wild. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, wow. Do you know how I cheated that? Because I have the Iron Spider. I went and I got fluorescent.
The surgery?
No, I didn't. Well, the suit is sewn in. It's like welded onto his body. So I took fluorescent paint and I painted each of the spots that light up so that at the time I had them under like a semi-black fluorescent light, which I would make those parts of the body glow. And it looked really good. And the helmet is USB hacked. So I actually have my Iron Spider's helmet lit up in the Spider-Verse. So his helmet is already lit up. And so when I saw that the LEDs were lit up, I'm like, oh my God. USB plugged in. Not to mention they got his body right too. I didn't know he was kind of semi-short and stocky. So they went in.
You know what I love? They did away the freaking giraffe neck. Look at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were. So this is where they're trying to justify their price points. Artisan Edition. I'm like, hey guys, you guys are bitching about the neck. You guys are bitching about the height, the body proportions. So they're taking that extra length, that extra step to get the body proportions right. And I've always said that. You know how I was with Doc Ock. Like, if Alfred Molina is fat, I want my Doc Ock to be fat. Remember I told you that? Like, I'm about that. Like, get the body proportions. That's why I thought it was. That's why I thought people were taking crazy pills when nobody was talking about Admiral Thrawn when he was announced at Hot Toys, and it looked like he dropped 70 pounds. I go, that's not the Admiral Thrawn I saw on the TV.
Where's the belly? There was a belly there.
Right?
Yep.
You need to, well, they're taking creative license. I go, that's not how it works. You don't put your figures on Ozempic because you're trying to sell more, you know. You don't no. I go, if the actor is carrying like a dad gut, you put the dad gut on there. So that's one of the reasons I hated that shitty Toys era Doc Ock, because they gave him a super slim athletic body. I'm like, Alfred Molina was packing some pounds. I go, that's what made him Doc Ock. That's what gave him that. And I wanted that. And they got it right in the Spider-Man No Way Home Doc Ock. They got his body proportions just right. So the LEDs light up, the helmet lights up, it's all USB. They got the neck right. The mandible claws are more aggressive. They're more fierce. They protrude longer. This is a major improvement. Are they calling this a 2.0? Because they should just call it a 2.0.
It's not even a 2.0 because this is a battle damage version of the end game.
They should have added 2.0. Yeah, they should have added, because to me, they've added enough changes in here to warrant it completely different than the original release. I love this. I thought they were done with the Endgame line. They've given me enough reason to consider this.
Go back.
Now, what's that? Yeah, to go back. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yep.
Yeah, they really did it. The arms are longer. Yeah, it's bigger. The arms are longer. I'm like, how can you dispute that? Bigger and better.
Also, I think they're magnetic too. Let me see. Yep, magnetically attached. Oh yeah! Wow.
It reminds me of Tom Hollander's Battlegrounds. Like they did everything right here. If you were blessed by dodging the original Iron Spider, my God, you are given a golden opportunity to capture his next level likeness. I couldn't find anything wrong with this other than we're going back to Endgame. Like that, the only negative thing I can like, why are we going back to Endgame? But
well, that's the same question with collectors when they see an Iron Man. Why are we going back to Iron Man?
Why are we going back to? Well, the difference with Iron Man Mark 42 is that it's been a decade and it's enough time has passed. The original Iron Spider came out during Endgame, and Endgame pre-order was 2019. The figure was released in 2020.
5 years ago.
Yeah, so it's not even 5 years. It's like 3 or 4 years, depending on if you count when you actually got the figure in the hand. Most of us got the Iron Spider in 2020, right?
Yep, me too.
Yeah, so not enough time has passed, so that's why collectors are questioning this, right?
Well, I think people are excited for this because the potential, like Kaiju Daddy. People want a Drax from Endgame or a Valkyrie with her horse Pegasus. Yeah. There's potential. There is potential.
And then Tom Holland. I mean, they captured him, they shrunk him, they miniaturized him with the Ant-Man juice, and this is him. Like, this is incredible. Like, this is widely incredible. It's the price. I need to figure out what sideshow is going to screw us over on this. This is what's
also. I want to apologize. The deputy. My bad. I meant the deputy. He said the comment.
Oh, what did you say? It'd be cool if we're going back to again. There's still a couple characters from them.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, that's unfortunately you're right. My Iron Spider is now the poor cousin, 100%. It's going to look like shit. It's going to look like shit. And you know what's interesting is that it wasn't even trending chase price even on eBay. Like people were still just selling it brand new at retail. So talk about taking a market like loss on the original Iron Spider.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know one accessory here that people have been gunning for years, even hunting the older Homecoming Spider-Man? The instant kill eyes. The instant kill eyes. We have not seen the instant kill eyes since the No Way Home Deluxe.
Wow. And then you get the gauntlet that he's saving as you're going through the battlefield, the large arm mandibles. Like this is incredible. Again, it's the price. I'm going to say yes to him, Nate. I need to know what sideshow is going to screw us over with, because if sideshow decides to come in at $550 or some wackiness because it's artisan, I may have to bow. I may have to go. I'm going to have to keep my poor cousin Iron Spider, the first release, and make it work. I mean, I do have the original one. Yes, there are major improvements to this, but it's ultimately to the price. It depends on what they're going to.
So you know what you could do with the poor cousin one. That's your pose on figure. You could pose the hell out of it if you wanted to. Just let that be your play around figure versus this one being your like I got to take care of this one. He's my pride and joy.
Hot Toys is going to go back and beef up all the figures, which most of us in the community have been prepared for. Like it's, they've been doing it for about a year now, going back and doing it. That's what the 2.0s are. It's so now the question is, how do you manage as a collector, how do you manage your own collection? I have the crappy look. I mean, it looks like the poor cousin. Like it's not going to look as cool as this one now, but I do have an Iron Spider in my collection, and I have to pick my battles, and ultimately it's going to be the price. It depends on what sideshow is going to screw me over on this, but I do want them. I absolutely do. And that And if I get this one, Nate, it's gonna have to be with that head sculpt. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna have to pose him with the with that kick-ass head sculpt because this is cool as shit. Look at this. That is, man, they just wow.
So my question to you with this, there's two versions for this. There's a sculpted and an artisan. Which one are you gonna go for?
Oh, is there really? I thought.
Yep.
Oh, is this the sculpted version?
This one is I can't read from here. It's too low.
Oh, you're right. There is 2 SKUs. Yeah, you're right. I got them.
Yep.
So there's an artisan, and then this is the regular edition I'm looking at.
Yep.
Then you know what? I would be fine not grabbing the artisan on this one, believe it or not. To me, it would just be the technology and the new body, and then the arms are longer, magnetically attached pinchers, all LED light up. Yeah, for me, and then the hammer, and then the accessories and the base.
Honestly, I do like the base though. It looks like a Iron Man landing post, superhero landing post base. Yep.
Yeah, I think I would be fine with the regular version because you're right. There is this. So this is the sculpted version we're looking at right now. So I would be fine. Yeah, you know what? I would be fine. I think the only one so far would be the Black Widow, the artisan, but that's because they're not even giving you the sculpted option for that one, right?
No, I don't know how they with the way their hair is, that's going to end up being another Qui-Gon Jinn fiasco if they did a sculpted version of that character. So they have to go artisan on that particular Black Widow's hairstyle.
Yeah. You know what? I'm with Doug Gambino here. I would be fine with the sculpted because you know what? I might not even use the sculpted head. I'm more interested in the technology, the suit lighting up, the new body, the new mandible arms. It looks like he's a little bit more flexible, and the accessories and the base.
Denobi, Wolf Moon brought up a very good comment right here. Would Hot Toys even consider a artisan Wookiee?
It's like an oxymoron. I mean, he is all fur, right? So I don't. they've never made a sculpted Chewbacca. It's always been like a little Ewok ragdoll. So,
but can you imagine the price tag on an artisan Chewbacca?
I just don't understand how that would work, though. I mean, you're gonna style him like a pony. I mean, I don't. You're gonna go there and add conditioner and take him into the stables, and I just don't understand. I don't know that. I definitely do want a new Chewbacca, 100%.
Yeah,
they can't seem to get the Wookiee sculpt right and the body proportion right and all that stuff. So there's no reason to have. I mean, most of the time he's running through the forest moon of Endor, through a mud planet, covered in dirt and mud. He doesn't need to look his best. He doesn't need. What do you want? Chewbacca to walk out with a perm? What do you? It's just stupid. No, he's
honestly just to save the drama and the freaking heartache. Yeah. Just make him a regular. Just do what you can with the fur, and just give us a nice portrait of Chewbacca, and that's it. You don't have to go all in on an artisan for it.
Mitsaplex says, still waiting for the black Wookiee from Book of Boba Fett.
Black Chrysanthemum.
Black Chrysanthemum. Yes, you can throw them down the Starlight Pit, right? You don't want that shit in your collection. No. Have him down there. No.
Oh God.
All jokes aside, Mitsaplex, the Black series, Black Chrysanthemum didn't even sell that great. He ended up going on discount. So usually you can judge the character's popularity by sometimes analyzing what the Black series does or the vintage collection. And in fact, the Black Chrysanthemum, I think it was the vintage one, that was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, because I went to the Hasbro shop and they had tons of them there. And and I knew it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and I still said no. I'm like, no, I'm not picking this shit up. I'm not taking this back to Vegas. No way. So, yes, it's been a while since we've had a Chewie. Feels like Hot Toys could finally nail it now. Chewie 2.0, same time as Han Solo Arts, and then give me the Falcon cockpit. Never say never, because Howard Chan is on a roll. Boy, he's gonna teach the non-believers a lesson or two for believing in the false prophets over on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, he's Papa Howie's coming after heretics.
The heretics.
The great journey's upon us, Adobe. The great journey.
Oh my God! Let's talk about the orange gorilla in the room. Look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this. General Grievous. Nate, I need you to do me a favor, Nate.
Yes,
I need you to take your Sideshow Grievous.
Okay.
I need you to take them and throw them in the trash for Saturday's pickup. All right. Because enough is enough of this placeholder bullshit. I go, if I hear collectors talking about the collectors who held on to their shitty Sideshow Grievous as a placeholder, that's not how you manage collections. That was an abomination, 100%.
True story.
Good things. And I started the live stream with just man, you know what? Patience is a virtue, and I've been rewarded. I've been rewarded with a Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I've been rewarded with an Iron Man 2. I've been rewarded with that Darth Vader because
Faith has been awarded.
I didn't fall into that Kenobi Disney Plus schlock. And I did buy the Sideshow Grievous, and I quickly returned them because I recognize trash when I see it. And look at it. This is where the true faith, the true collectors are tested. This is it right here. This is glorious. This is wow. And I love that they're showing you the die-cast metal components. Like, look.
Yep.
Die-cast, kids. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, with the die-cast logo underneath. This is 100% a die-cast figure. And I can't wait, Nate. This is just fantastic.
Dude, I love how they're giving you emphasis on what really needs to be freaking focused on. And it's the legs. Look at the freaking legs. Yeah. It's just freaking beautiful die-cast. It's diabolical.
Yeah. It's like Rapture type legs. Yeah. It's just ready to kind of cut into a steel. I told Nate people are going to sell their aggressive grade. Why would you sell it?
You can't even sell it. You can't.
It's Funko Landfill. First of all, the price was that first tease a couple months ago, right? Wasn't it teased through
General
Kenobi?
General Kenobi.
Once that tease was out, people were already flooding the market. So, but even before that, Sideshow was constant. This was the Sideshow Grievous was always a damn daily 30% daily deal.
Dude, it's 30% deal every day. No, real talk. Right now, 30% off every day.
So you're selling it below retail, pre-owned, barely. If you're lucky to get $150 for it. Now you have a superior version. That I'm telling you, and I remember people like, I'm going to hold on to as a placeholder. That's not how. Why you? That's how. It's not how you manage collections because now you're stuck with it. What are you going to do with it? You're not. And I've already heard people on streams, Nate. Well, I'm not going to sell. I'm going to hold on to it. Yeah, hold on to it and stick it in a shoebox underneath your bed and hope to never see the light of day of it. There was
let me. Yeah. Yes. Let me emphasize though. When I did after all the whole shebang of the drama of the original Sideshow Grievous, I did cancel mine. I spoke to Sideshow. This is not working. I had to cancel mine, right? But the Grievous I own right now, it was a gift from NDN Sith. So for those of you that want me to burn it and send it into the landfill, I can't because it was a gift from a fan. I can't do that. I just can't.
Hada, my good bud Hada Lorian was like, I'm just gonna hold on to it, because I need a Grievous. I go, that's stupid. He held on to his, and he bitched about it, and it was always drooping. It looked like a shitty Lego figure, and so what's he gonna do? He's not gonna sell it. He doesn't sell figures, so he's gonna take his Grievous, throw it in a shoebox, and buried underneath his bed or something. Because why would you want to have a Sideshow Grievous in the same vicinity? Like, I wouldn't even have it in the same in the same room or display case. Why? It's the shitty looking poor cousin. And in fact, if anything, it'll devalue your collection just by having a piece like that exist in that area. Like it just everything about that was just bad. It was just bad. And then look at this.
I remember you did the 2.0. You tried to salvage that piece in a video with rubber bands. I was like, dear Lord, have mercy.
I tried to make that figure work, and I gave up on it. And Sideshow gave me back my money. Bless their heart.
Yep, me too. Mm-hmm.
I got my money back. It's not even worth. There's no weight to it. TK says use a doorstep. It's like a Mego doll.
It's a doorstep.
It's not going to hold open the door. It serves no. It can't even do nothing. No. Like it's not even maybe as a trash compactor droid. No. It was bad. It was bad. So, and I know people held on to it. Like I got a good deal for it. Like no. That figure is the
define a good deal, like $1. That's definitely.
But the point is, even if someone gives it to you for $50, it is the epitome of trash. It not only that, it reflects poorly. It's like a like Klingon bad honor. Like it is dishonorable to like to have that even in your collection. Like if I see someone that like from this point on. If I'm watching a live stream and I see someone has that shitty looking Sideshow Grievous in the background, that's gonna tell me you got no taste. I go, what? What?
Denobi.
What?
the auditor. Denobi.
There's no honor.
There's no honor.
Nate, how can I respect anybody that held on to the like that tells me everything about how you look at a figure. That tells me that you got no taste. That tells me you don't know what a good figure is, right? It's a placeholder, Denobi.
Wow. Dishonor on you, dishonor your family, dishonor your cow.
This is dishonor me. Sideshow Grievous, you got no class.
Nate and Denobi can ask what is Sideshow's policy if they send you a figure that's defective and has sold out in that figure. Yeah, 30 days. It's always been 30 days.
Yeah, they give you an option for a full refund, or they give you an option for a portion of your figure in a price of the figure as a gift card to your account, like maybe 40, 30, $50, depending what happens. Or if they have replacements, they will send you a replacement, or they have you send it back to send you a full-on replacement. There's 3 options they can give you. Mm-hmm.
So it's just going to be a day one. This is I hate this, Nate, because they clearly have me cucked over these damn gold coins. I love getting.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a 2-week pre-order, because those last for like what, at least 2 weeks with a timer. Yeah, you only get like a week, 2 weeks.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have to rush out and get the But if I want the coins, I got to pre-order and don't sit on it. I do. I'm gonna have like a little album of these little tchotchke little coins.
Me too. Me too. They got me. They got me
on these little coins. Everything about this, the featured separate roll-in eyeballs. This is perfection, Nate. Featured separate roll-in eyeballs. LED lightsaber powered by USB. Tons of accessories, battle damage. That electric staff. I wonder if I can USB hack that staff. I can add some LED lights to the staff.
Most likely.
But this right here is just wow. Like for believing in Hot Toys, we're going to reward you. And they did. And this is the regular edition, meaning there's no coins.
Dude, remember the naysayers that they said their Grievous would never happen? I'm like, where are they now? There are those that said this day will never come. What are they to say now?
The same ones that about C-3PO and Han Solo. It's what it's come down to. It's Howard Chan's prerogative. It's really how he feels when he wakes up in the morning and what he decides that he wants to fucking do. That's what it is. Like, am I in a good mood today? That's how Howard Chan is. He runs his little company like Todd McFarlane, whatever he's in the mood for. What's that?
No, I was laughing.
No, three modes of mechanical on display. This is just fantastic. Do we have an estimated price on this? How bad are we going to get
So
screwed?
so it's I think it's like HK HK2 USD. It's about what 305, 320, and then you get the tax and shipping. You're gonna be looking like what 375 from 375 to $400 from Sideshow.
So you're looking like a 450 figure with tax and ship.
I more closer to 410, maybe 420.
That's not bad. If you keep it with a coupon under 400, I could sleep better at night under 400. He's coming home. I said it. I go, when I returned my Sideshow, I said it at the time years ago, Nate, when I started streaming with you, I go, I will wait till Hot Toys makes it. And when they make it, I'll buy it. And here it is. So
people are saying so I heard some people making jokes that Hot Toys is sick of in-art. I don't think they are. They're just buying their time and looking what in-art's doing and then counterattack.
No,
that's what Hot Toys do.
They're not. No, it's a Cold War. They're both slinging, poop behind closed doors. They're
really.
Yeah, so in-art thinks that their Robert Pattinson is better, and then we're gonna release ours. Joaquin Phoenix was the biggest kick to the in-art supporters balls. They kicked them hot.
Well, collectors did say they wanted options. Collectors said they wanted options. We got options.
Remember when in-art came into the scene here and everybody was preaching that mentality. Well, competition is good, and I sounded like an old lady at the time. I'm like,
dude, Denobi, they called me a madman. They called me a madman when I lost my damn mind over Gandalf the Grey for nearly $500. I was like, what in the hell for Gandalf? Dear freaking Lord.
Yeah, no, I don't. Everybody seems to look. It's not so much about the quality. It seems like in-art puts out a decent figure, but ultimately, and you can remember these words, their downfall will be their distribution. They don't have an official U.S. distributor. If you're an American collector, you have to take these leaps of faith dealing with these overseas resellers, right? I joke. You heard me joke. I go, can you imagine what Kit from 1/6 Kid is doing? Can you imagine the amount of emails he's probably getting bombarded with people trying to cancel out of that $2,000, $1,500 Joker 4-pack because now collectors want to save money? Turns out collectors are like, you know what? We'd be fine with just a red suit Joker. We don't need the whole acting troupe of Joaquin Phoenix.
I said this earlier this morning on the stream that the reason why collectors that said no to the in-art version was because you had to drop for the actual rooted version of this figure. You had to drop upwards of $1,000, $1,200 to $1,600 for multiple figures, and most collectors just want the red suited look when he's sitting down and Murray's live. I'm like, that's what people want. And this is the look I want with the artisan Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I don't want everybody and their mother.
Yeah, the whole acting troupe. And then I did verify. Mr. Mom sent me the link to Spec Fiction. The 4-pack is $1,500.
And that's not shipping and tax, man. That you're looking at $2,000 out the door.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Okay. I'm playing. I'm playing a little bit too much. It's close to $2,000. Okay. You still, when I see 1,500, I see like, okay, 1,600, 1,700, maybe closer in that range. It's still $2,000.
Yeah. It depends on what the shipping is going to be from 1/6 Kid.
Yeah.
If it wants you, so it's most likely going to be around $1,700, $1,800 realistic.
Yeah.
So
but
yes,
still $2,000.
Yeah, Nate did issue a disclosure. We're just exaggerating 2,000, but realistically, depending on when you pay for this, like KG Hobby, I can tell you KG Hobby, they'll charge you $200 because it's going to be in some giant
box,
some shipper box from the North, those North Atlantic
yep,
cases with like the buckles in them and shit. Yeah, it'll be.
Hey, I believe you, Denobi. Guess how much the shipping was for the '89 Batmobile from Sideshow?
$150.
$150, close. About about $80, and then $100 for FedEx. No, $100 for UPS, and then $80 for FedEx.
So you know what? That's because I remember I did the total, but I didn't pre-order. It was $150 for me because of tax and shipping. So that's about right. That was one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I didn't pre-order it through Sideshow. Because I know that I can get the Keaton Batmobile through authorized resellers with free shipping tax. So
yep. I was looking at backups too, and it's about nearly $300 USD from Pop Culture to send out the '89 Batmobile from Australia.
Crazy. TK592. Yes, I will be there all 4 days. Are you or Denobi, are you going to the next In Art Hotel basement party in San Diego? I don't know. I mean, are they keeping the location secret? Because I know they're going to be in San Diego. So are they going to have it behind a back alley in Gaslamp District? Or are they going to? Because I know they're not. I know they're not going to be on the exhibitor floor. So is it going to be behind the Hard Rock Hotel's alleyway? Do I need a secret code, like a password? Walt sent me.
Secret handshake.
Secret handshake. Yeah, I know, right? the password will be Joaquin Phoenix or Joker.
Talk. Spit on that thing.
Yeah, spit on that. Shipping fee is $60. Yeah, so the Spec Fiction, that's the thing. So I mean, you can still get some of this in art stuff through Spec Fiction. But
here's the thing, though, with Spec Fiction, though, you pay the $60 USD. That's cool and all, but you're gonna be on the last boat. I mean, let me tell you this, Adobe. My buddy Cigars and Bacon had Kurt Cobain through Spec Fiction, I believe, and I had Kurt Cobain from Pop Culture. Pop Culture takes forever, and they even beat Spec Fiction in shipping my Kurt Cobain to me. So, and you know how Pop Culture, they take forever, and Spec Fiction, like, it's cool and all, like I bought through Spec Fiction too, but it takes a while to get your stuff through there. So you're gonna have to have patience, and don't attack Spec Fiction. All right, he's just doing what he can. So
I am affiliated. Yeah. I have to disclose. I do have an affiliate link with Spec Fiction. It is still, I will say, Nate's right. It takes forever to get anything through Spec Fiction, but it's also the safest place to buy a product like In Art, where your deposit's going to be protected, because you never know if the market's going to crash on In Art and these Hong Kong retailers decide to pack up shop and disappear. It's easy for them overseas to disappear, not so easy for Spec Fiction. So, with Spec Fiction, it's going to be just it's safer, going to be. So the In Art event is going to be at the Andaz Hotel.
Crap.
Where is that?
Oh man, Denobi didn't get an invitation. No, the auditor did not get an invitation, bro.
San Diego's my backyard. I mean, I'm there every year. I'm looking for it right now. Andaz. That's shoot, man. Andaz, a concept. Oh, at the Hyatt. Let me see where this is at. I'm pulling it up right now.
Crap. Enhance. I'm
enhanced. It's walking distance from the convention center.
Oh crap.
Yeah, I'll find it. Thanks, TK592. I just pulled up the map. It's actually walking distance. The In Art powwow is at the end of Saturday at 7 p.m. The Art powwow. How come I didn't get my invite? I signed up on their interest list. Why wouldn't they send me an invite?
It's probably because they don't want round 2, Denobi versus Justin.
What are you talking about? Oh, Justin gonna be there? That'll be fun. It'll be like the good old days. It'll be fun. I'm gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there and cause trouble. I'm gonna go there and just stream. That's it. I'm gonna have my GoPro on streaming, and I'll have my I have my Queen Studio t-shirt. I'll wear it, and my hoodie, my Queen Studio hoodie.
You got the merch, okay, rocking the merch.
So I'll be able to walk past security. Do you think security's gonna Wouldn't that be wild if they're like, we have instructions to keep a Denobi 2 out?
Wear disguise, Denobi.
Yeah. Is this a tease for 2.0? I hope not. I don't want another Obi-Wan from Revenge. I really don't.
Collector's been hunting. The collector's been hunting for this piece for a while. So
yeah. No. Because the Obi-Wan came in with that little table, the little holographic table.
The light up table. I love that thing.
Yeah, I love it. I know. I held on to that. People ended up selling it. So this is a win.
Shame.
I don't see any issues. They knocked out of the park. Die cast, the cloak, the lightsaber hilts, the paint application. I got to tell you something. It sucks to be a Black Series collector when you see stuff like this.
Really?
I mean, yeah, because Black Series is supposed to be the definitive as far as an action figure. Then you see something that looks this fierce and fantastic, and you're like, man, why would I want to have a Black Series? But I mean, it is apples and oranges, but it is so tempting, so many of them tend to cross over from that world of collecting into Hot Toys when they see stuff like this.
Denobi.
It's ours.
Go ahead.
You're going to have to say your press. I'll have my press badge, so maybe they'll let me in. So I have the San Diego press badge.
I have credentials.
Yeah. Are you going to be there, TK592? I need someone to vouch for me in case they give me, in case they like try to pat me down and give me. I'm like, I'm with TK592. Can I come in and bitch, please?
How about Euler's workshop? Did he help you out last time?
Was Euler in San Diego? I didn't think he was in San Diego, was he?
No, well, was he? I think Euler's over at the InArt event.
No, he didn't show. Oh, yes, he was. Yes, I forgot Euler's was there. I always run into that dude in like the wackiest places. That's right. He was there. Yeah, he was there. And then the kid, Riley's review was there.
Rowley
was there. And then Euler's workshop wanted to like hang out that evening. And Riley like dumped us. I think he felt like we were too old, and he ran off with like Justin and the InArt team for dinner or something. So that was the last I saw of him. The RSVP is sold out. Oh, just like the event in Las Vegas. I'm not kidding. The event in the InArt event was supposed to have been sold out too.
Really? Interesting.
Don't you remember? It was like I was gonna say I didn't want to turn this into political. I was gonna say it was like a Trump rally where
my God,
where it was more boasted than when more people showed up. But no, I don't want to. No, I'm joking, folks. I'm joking. I don't want to get political here, but do you remember the InArt event in Las Vegas? They made it seem like it was sold out and packed, and then I got there and I'm waving my camera. I'm like, there's like 12 people here, and 2 of them were like Justin and the InArt dude. So no, I look forward.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, you folks see me. I'm there for 4 days at San Diego Comic-Con, and the event is Saturday at 7 p.m. So I'll find it. I'll figure out how to get in there, and I'll be on my best behavior. I'm not gonna go there. Come on, I'm joking. I'm gonna be on my best behavior. I want to see what they got. What are they gonna show? More of the Harry Potter kids and Paul Atreides? What Superman? I don't know what else.
Maybe Michael Jackson. They just put that up for pre-order. Well, they're about to. I forgot the date.
Yeah,
it's Wednesday. It's going up for pre-order. Michael Jackson.
Okay. Hold on. Can you still hear me? My camera just disconnected. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna try to reset the camera.
I can still hear you.
Start camera. Hold on.
Hopefully security is better. Oh my god.
Hopefully
They don't
security-
want you there, Denobi. Ghost doesn't want you there.
Outrageous.
The audacity. The horror. The pain.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully security is better. What security? Wait. Let me see if I can. I don't know what's going on. Maybe did I exceed my allotment here? Hold on. All right, keep the show. I'm gonna reset this camera here. 1 second. Hold on.
Copy that. I got the show for a minute. All right, guys. So I do enjoy the idea of a 2.0 Kenobi, just because there could possibly well be a artisan Revenge of the Sith Kenobi, and that would be one hell of a piece of the artisan beard, the artisan hair. Hell, give us the base where Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker were going at it, at Mustafar, the rectangular base. Wow, that would be chef kiss. But for collectors that did miss out on it, hopefully there is a sculpted version of that 2.0, so you don't really have to try and hunt down the artisan edition.
Man, it's not wanting to connect at all. Can you hear me though, at least, or no?
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My camera just
Is your camera USB plugged in? And he's gone again. So how many collectors in Denobi land and Geeking Out land, what are y'all picking up out of the list? Do you prefer that your wallets were safe? Ooh, an Alec Guinness artisan. Wow, that would be epic. That would be epic. An Alec Guinness artisan. This is from New Hope. So guys, I have almost every Darth Vader from Hot Toys, and I have one from Sideshow, which is the Return Jedi Sideshow Darth Vader. The only one I'm missing from Hot Toys is the New Hope Darth Vader. Those are the ones I don't have. New Hope Darth Vader, New Hope Darth Vader 2.0. The one to own out of the New Hope is the Darth Vader 2.0. They only comes with the 2-pack of General Grievous. Oh, no, Moff Tarkin, my bad. I got General Grievous in my mind. Nate, that is what Aries said on his podcast. The Obi on Grievous pick is a new version. I'm still planning to get the Commander Scorch, hopefully this week. Would there be a queue? I'm not sure, Eric. I've been having issues with that as well, trying to figure out what Sideshow's going to do. As Denobi would say, it's gremlins over there. I'm grabbing 2 Vaders and 2 Grievouses. We'll be customizing 1 of each. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'm probably going to go and get 2 of the brand new Darth Vader, and then get the 2 of the new General Grievous, because I would like 2 moments with General Grievous. One where he's just flexing all 4 lightsabers, and then the other one will probably be just a twofer, just menacingly just standing there with 2 lightsabers. That's probably what I'm going to do, because I want to play around, with the General Grievous figure. Like, I want to have one for play and one for display situation. Scorch. I'm picking up Grievous and Vader for sure. Maybe I'll swing 1 or 2 of the others if I can scrap together some spare pennies. Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a ride. Like I said before, for the past 7 months, we've had like miniature toy fairs for the past 7 months. They could have just waited and do like a Grand Slam summer showcase with all the figures they've been releasing exclusively for the past 7 months. And they decided they wanted to do a whole freaking event throughout the damn year. We had the Dark Side event. We had like the Umbra Clone Trooper ARC Troopers released. It was pandemonium. Widow's #1 buy. Vader, maybe if he's not too hard to pre-order. Grievous I want, but I have no room. Iron Spire will be the last choice. Vader's going to be like $450 for deluxe. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, especially with all the stuff you get with that. Yeah, it's probably going to be close to the Kenobi Vader. It's probably gonna be, and I'm already seeing people already airlocking their Kenobi Vaders. I'm like, relax, guys. If you're trying to unload your Kenobi Vader, good luck, because it's not the time to sell right now, unless you're trying to sell that piece in order to pay for the brand new battle damage version on the block. Honestly, you can try and keep the original Kenobi Vader battle damage and keep it as an evolution to your Vaders, unless you're just trying to keep one Darth Vader at that point in your collection. Well, more power to y'all. That good luck. May the force be with you on those releases. Artisan, Phantom Menace, Rat Tail 1, Kenobi. Ghost, I would actually prefer a Artisan Attack of Clone Jesus Kenobi. That would be freaking epic. That would be chef kiss. Also, I do want to say thank you to my brother, EpicTube HD. He was on the stream, chatting it up on, he knows I'm at work. As of right now, there's no planes at the moment or helos. So I got about another 2 hours before things start getting back into the swing of things over here at the airport. I got a lot of planes of fuel tonight. OT for the HT at this point. My brother Hardy, he's going to be going to a convention for Pokemon at some point this week. So this is going to be pretty cool for the merch he's probably going to see and stuff. Let me see. Grievous comes with coins. Was supposed to be releasing during Dark Side event. Clinton, there was rumors from Monica. Monica is one of my bots and spies. He actually lives at HK. He's the one that told me about the nylon Vader suit for the battle damage version that we got today. That's nylon. That's not freaking pleather. So it's not going to flake on you. The nylon has been lasting for me for quite a bit. Like, I haven't seen no issue with the nylon. The Ronin suit, if you guys have the Ronin Hawkeye, that's a nylon suit there. And it's lasting perfectly. That's what they need to do going forward, is to get rid of the pleather and let's get into the actual nylon Vader suits. And also, you know what else is nylon? Starkiller. Starkiller from the Dark Side event. That's a nylon suit as well. Too much heat this year. I had to pass on some good figures. If Hot Toys announced nothing new for the rest of the year, I'd be happy because I could play catch up. Martin K, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There is going to be a slowdown event with Hot Toy figures. If you missed out on certain pieces earlier in the year, the prices go up and down. They're like waves. Okay. If you can't get it for a resale value, there is going to be another figure around the corner that's going to devalue that resale value of the previous figure. So, and then resellers are going to have to nut up or shut up and put out a much more reasonable price. Oh, Ed Denobi, you back.
My bad. I had to reset everything. Something just decided to give way. That was wild. Did you?
Oh, wow. Nylon Empire Luke is also a nylon suit. Nice. I think in future Vaders, we're going to get a nylon suit going forward. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely not. I just picked off my oh, that's right. They're still making deliveries on that Kenobi Vader, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Well, that Kenobi Vader is actually pleather, but the future figures have come out with that same suit, like Dark Empire Luke, Starkiller, and now the battle damage Darth Vader that recently got released. That's a nylon suit.
Openable chest armor displaying inner mechanical details. Is it glowing like that, or is it just light underneath that's reflecting it, you think, with this?
I think it's reflecting. When it said LED,
yeah.
I think it's just the light shining through.
Yeah, the LEDs should just be with the lightsabers. Too much heat this year. I've had to pass on. Yeah, me too. If Hot Toys announce nothing new for the rest of the year, I'd be happy because I can play catch up. Yeah, we still got Deadpool as mentioned below. Just wonder how far they'll go with Deadpool when we line up. Hope we get an X-23. A lot of people are hoping for a lot of things, Nate, and I'm gonna stay on the sidelines for Deadpool versus Wolverine. all I want is a Wolverine in the yellow suit, and so far that seems to be the only thing that's jumping out at me from that specific film. Like, there just needs to be a huge giant wish list. Like there's a lot of aggressive speculation with the Deadpool film. People wishing.
There's a lot of excitement for a Hulk. Yep, a Sabretooth. Yep,
Sabretooth Hulk, and I'm like, that's just setting yourself up for disappointment on just rumors and speculation. I have a feeling the Hana Wolverine She-Hulk are shipping from. That's right. I mean, I pre-ordered my She-Hulk. I haven't gotten any notification from Sideshow, other than it's been delayed. I can afford these.
Haven't gotten any messages from Sideshow either on my She-Hulk.
Yeah. I have like 5 figures on my spreadsheet that have arrived over in Hong Kong, but Sideshow hasn't shipped them to me. Like She-Hulk is one of them. General Kenobi from the Clone Wars. Both Avatar figures. I got a notification they were pushed out from next. They're delayed. So the Avatar.
I saw that. Yep, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. So and then there's another one I can't think of, but yeah, there's quite a few that I've pre-ordered.
The dewbacks are still not. The dewbacks were slated for July, and the ATRTs are pushed back again.
That's pissing me off. That ATRT is a big ticket item. I'm like, when is all of these big tickets supposed to drop? What, on Christmas?
It's gonna be the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas, right when the Mark III DeLorean drops. So it's this year is gonna be brutal. Nate, I said at the beginning of the stream, I expect a lot of people tapping out. It's high octane, high energy collecting that if you don't pre-order this stuff right away, you will be punished. So
what is Hot Toys trying to do? Like thin out the herd? What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe it feels like a lot because there's so many new competitors in the arena, right? Yeah, I mean, you got third-party companies. You got companies like X06, NR, Jazzing. There's a lot of big players that are pulling the collectors from different angles. So maybe it seems, but it could be that, or it could just be that Hot Toys is greedy as shit, and they love averaging 100, close to 130 pre-orders right now.
Yep.
So, yeah, are the Back to Future 3s being delayed too? I don't even know.
Wait a minute. No, I have them.
Yeah,
I have the Back to the Future 3 figures. I have them.
At the vehicle, but no, Back to Future 3 figures have been released. So, yeah.
The vehicle is the one that's still up for pre-order, and that was recent.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah.
Denobi, here's a clip that you can grab. You ever watch Breaking Bad?
No, I've never seen it. I've never seen the show.
Okay, then don't worry about it. It's a moment where the main character Heisenberg is showing his dominance in the drug organization, right? And the guys like look at him like, and Heisenberg says, "Say my name, Heisenberg." You goddamn right.
This is fun. Nate, thank you for joining me. I think I'm going to end it. It's been a long night. There's been a lot of announcements. I think did I cover everything? I covered Grievous. I've pretty much said everything. I mean, this is.
Let me see. Show. Yep. You said those. I watched most of the stream. So,
yeah,
yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I covered
Grievous. Yep, you covered everything. Yeah.
Spider,
the Iron Man.
Grievous.
Yep.
Iron Man, the Mark 42. The Joker controversy, man, this is wow.
That's it. Yep.
That is it, folks. That's it, man. Yeah, good stream, folks. Thanks for watching. And
he's bluffing.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
Abomination. As a servant of the Imperium, you will bow at my feet.
Your feet! You'll be lucky to keep your head.